Welcome back, everyone. We're here with Clear Oceans as we undertake the New Year's quest for 2024. It is the Heavensturn celebration. We're about to talk to Ryu Bugyo about what her problems are in bridging the gap between the east and the Limsans in the west. Let's see what she has to say. Oh, that is so cute. Look at that. Oh, curious about our designation too, are you? That's well, for I was just about to introduce our mascot, Ryunosuke, to this young lady. Oh my gosh, what did you do to that poor chick? Feast your eyes on a horsebird among horsebirds, the pinnacle of plumage, I dare say. I dare say Heavensturm has never hatched a mascot as utterly charming as our regal Ryu. Well, he's certainly adorable, but what's a Ryu? And why do you have him dressed up in that costume? An excellent question. You see, we wish to present the charms of the Chocobo and the Ryu in a lovable package. Just look at him waggle his scaly little tail. It's an exquisite combination, you must agree. And it would be remiss of me not to mention the craftsmanship that went into the outfit. Our weavers spared no effort to evoke the might and majesty of the Ryu in the diminutive form before you. The finished product is simply divine, is it not? I suppose. I still don't know what a Ryu is, but never mind. Thank you for letting me play with him. Oh dear. uh, Yet again, I failed to convey the virtues of our mascot. You come at the Ryu Mitsuke's behest? I would be most grateful for your aid, adventurer. I seek only to share our mascot's charms with the people of Eorzea, but my every attempt has ended in failure, as you've just witnessed. Try as I might, I cannot see what I'm doing wrong. If you have any advice, anything at all, I'd be most eager to hear it. Adorable is well and good, but you can't forget the other things. You may want to talk more about the Ryu. Well, she might, because that little girl wanted to know, but I mean, there are more things apart. Well, let's try this one. You may want to talk more about the Ryu. Talk about the Ryu, you say, rather than tediously explaining the tradition I'd hoped to initiate the people through our mascots. You believe this is not enough? No, that's not. It might avail me to speak with that young girl as well. Let her gaze upon Ryu Yunosuke once more and. Oh. Oh, wherever did our little mascot go? Well, he went after the girl. Followed the girl, you say? We must find him and quickly. Please, adventurer, will you not help with the search? I will definitely help you with your search. Oh no. Thank you. Now then, I believe the girl set off in the direction of the tavern, the Drowning Wench, was it? If we find her, I dare say we'll find Ryunosuke. Well, let's go. Bald Fizz. I know, eventually I'll find out where I'm meant to be going. Okay, there is something to do up here. We'll just go and tidy this up. Just simply because I don't like to have loose ends. Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, I have to talk to someone for the fisherman. Yeah. Hananza, a new boat for the Fisherman's Guild. I'm afraid now isn't the best time. You see, we have recently taken on a commission for a galleon. This task alone has all our hands full. Yeah. But look, I'll see what I can do. The Fisherman's Guild has long been one of our best clients. It would be loath to disappoint Sisyphus. I may yet take a while, but I'll endeavour to have her boat ready in a timely fashion. All right. We're a mage. Let's grab some, and we can heal ourselves. So let's grab some ether. Jandalane sent you? Let me guess, the balmy fool's lost his tools. Pardon me, the appendage of his very soul. Again, and is thrashing and tossing like the end of days is nigh. Man brings it on himself. If he toned down the theatrics and went about his work like an earnest craftsman, I dare say he'd say to himself these misunderstandings. No, I've not a whit of sympathy for the fool. You, however, have my pity indeed for having to play audience to his whinging. Any road, this should shut him up for a while. Tell him that if he loses these, I'll graft the next pair onto his bloody hands. Ooh, okay, that was that other mission we had with her. What? No, you're kidding me, really? Ananza, what? Ananza has a simple, profitable task for an interested adventurer. Are you in need of some trifling task to pass the time? Then I have just the job for you. Badaron is offering a reward for any adventurer who slays at least 5 wolf rats. No shortage of them lurking outside Tempest Gate. Alrighty, we'll do that too, but not right now. Right now we have a little chicken dragon to find. Chicken Ryu, I think. So I don't think they're quite the same. Alright, heading off this way. Looks about right. And as you can see, just doing the little side quests, we're slowly building up our, working toward our next level, which is kind of nice. The Smitten Kitten. Oh, that is such a cute name. Not quite what we're here for, though. Let's talk to Ryu Bugyo. Thank goodness you're here. I've been asking this guardswoman about the girl, but I am struggling to make myself understood. Perhaps you can help clear things up. This lady says she's looking for a girl with a Ryu, but I haven't the faintest what that is. To rephrase it, it's a Chocobo chick wearing a costume. Then you must be speaking of the odd little critter I spotted a few moments ago. It was wearing what looked like a dragon costume and was waddling after a young girl. I'm afraid I didn't observe where they went, though. Sorry I couldn't be of help. Many thanks for your assistance. In my haste, I'd neglected to explain the meaning of the word Ryu. As the Ryu Mitsuke told me, the creature doesn't exist in Eorzea. If I had begun by clarifying that it is similar to a dragon, I would have avoided the Oh, I dare say I know why our mascot has so struggled to win over the masses. I shall speak with this guardswoman a little more in case she has aught else of note to share. Once I'm finished, I plan to scour the upper decks. In the meantime, might I trouble you to search the lower decks? Once we've finished, let us reconvene at Bulwark Hall. Right, that sounds like a plan, which means I can probably just use the crystals to get down to the lower decks. Looks like we've cleared every quest from up here, at least for the moment. I'm looking for a big crystal, or in this case, the little crystal. And we're going to head on down to the lower decks, which is why we've unlocked everything, because it just makes life so much easier. We're going to go Limsa Lominsa lower decks, and that will show us our search area. So we want to head straight down to the Aetherite Plaza. There we go. Looks like we've got a mission here that we can complete, maybe. Young lass and Chocobo chick. I spied them walking past the aetheryte, though I couldn't say where they went from there. It appears the girl and the Chocobo passed through the aetheryte plaza. Excellent. How far away is that? It's not that far. Let's go and clear this one up while we're here. Bulwark Hall. Welcome to Limsa Lominsa. If there's aught you'd like to know, feel free to... Oh, you something for me, you say? A missing persons list? I'm not sure I follow. There. Thanks for bringing the list. I'll be sure to memorize these names. If any of the missing persons reappear, you can count on me to spot them. Most folk enter via the city via the Zephyr Drift, which means they must pass through Bulwark Hall. That's why I'm on constant watch here and undercover so as to keep an eye out for suspicious activity. I been doing this for so long, I've become a pretty good judge of character. If there are shady characters skulking about, you can rest assured I can pick them out. Haha. All right. Tanamo needs help keeping the city bright and cheery. Sounds like you're already in the Yellow Jacket's good graces. You truly are a model adventurer, paragon among your fellows. Do you think you could do me a favour? You see, I'm supposed to go fill up the street lamps with oil so that they'll stay lit through the night, but thanks to this business of missing people, I simply can't leave my post. If you could tend to the street lamps, I'd be eternally grateful. Oh, and when you're finished, please fetch more oil from Sissipu in the Fisherman's Guild. We're running low here, and she's care of our stores. We'll go that way anyway. All right. Did I say we'd finish the quest in Limsa? My bad. Let's see if we can find this missing Chocobo chick while we're here. Oh, wait, a sparkly lamp? Well, we'll fill that while we're here. Lamp oil, use that. I mean, you could focus entirely on one quest if you wanted, but this way we get things done. The Unfazed Fishmonger. Chocobo chick wearing a little green dragon costume. Hasn't come this way, I'm afraid. With customers scarce as they are today, I remember if something like that walked by. Appears the girl and the Chocobo did not come this way. Alright, well, while we're here, let's get these lamps cleared. A guttering street lamp. Guttering is what the flame does when it gets low. There's that funny little wobble just before it peters out. I'm just trying to remember where the other ones are. Oh, there's one. Grab this one. There's another one. Grab that one. Actually, they're easy to spot. They're little shields. Now we're going to have to run all the way upstairs again. Or I guess we can use the aetheryte crystal to get us back to the plaza, the one that's near the Fisherman's Guild. So I'm pretty sure we've got to go down here for another lamp. Here we are. Boom. And it's done. Okay. Alright, so there's a couple of things to do down here. One of them is in at the Fisherman's Guild. Sissipu. You're doing what? What am I to do with that girl? She's the nerve to ask me for work, twaddle and tripe about her savings, only to foist it on the first adventure that comes along. Being young and pretty does not give you the license to shirk responsibility. I shall get her oil all right, and a piece of my mind to boot. Uh-oh. Oh, there is nothing more frightening than an angry Lalafell. Alright, we don't want to go to Alport yet, I don't think, so we won't take the boat. If you've business with me, be quick about it. My ferry on my next great adventure. Wait. Got your book. My journal. Thought I'd lost it forever. Pardon my rudeness, friend. Perhaps I should have stopped after 19 flagons. Aha. Did you steal a glance at its pages, perchance? No? Shame that, for this book contains, how might I say it, a record of my numerous adventures. Quite the inspiring read, if I do say so myself, which I believe I just did. Ha ha. You've the air of an adventurer about you, if one still unattested. But take heart, even the most accomplished adventurer, I speak from personal experience, was once a whelp with more dreams than sense. Were there only some way for me to repay you? But of course, I have a fresh journal right here that might as well have your name on it. Why not keep a record of your own, that one day we might regale each other with stories of our deeds? And with that, I shall be off for adventure, and a flagon or 20 at the realm's finest ale. It calls me. Fare you well on your journey, and next time you find yourself at the wench, do thank that Alazin fellow for his generosity. Ha ha ha. Oh my. Let's go with the ether. Alright. Quest complete. You now have access to the challenge log, which will serve as a record of your adventuring exploits. To open it, select logs from the main menu and follow the challenge log. The challenge log contains a list of adventuring objectives across a wide range of categories, and we will use it. Basically, go into logs, which is the third dot along at the bottom, grab challenge log, and you will see that you get points. You finish 5 fates, you'll get 5,500 reward points and 1,000 gil. Finish 10 and you'll get another 5,500 and 2,000 gil. Lev quests. You complete 5 lev quests with different lev plates. You get the same kind of reward and the same again for completing 20. Crafting and gathering. We may have to grab a craftering class to do this one. Craft 30 items. Gather 30 items. And then you have, I don't know what it means by complete. Challenges. Alright, and then there are challenges, and I forget what challenges are, so we'll ignore that for the moment. However, there are things like treasure hunting, trouble quest, grand company, retainers, gold saucer, and others. There's PvP and there's battles. So this is not a bad way for you to get more XP as you're trying to level your character. Good thing to unlock. You hear about Commodore Rayner's investigation, then you'll want to board a ferry to Aleport. Once you arrive in Western Lanarcia, though, you'd best pay a visit to the Hall of the Novice before you blunder into Sestasha. The Adventurers Guild runs the hall, and the folk there will prepare you, train you with the skills you need to face the dangers undoubtedly waiting for you in the Sea Grot. Hall is on the way to Sestasha, just north of Aleport. Radio. That's cleared that off our quest list. Now, do we have anything else down here? Well, we have fishing, which is a gathering skill. Very, very tempting. So this is the other thing that no, we'll stick to our doing it one class at a time. But if you were smart, I would say go get whatever gathering skill is in your area that you can then use where you are. Well, let's go. We are going where? We're going back to the Aetherite Plaza. That's where we're going. You'll notice too our journal is only at 5 quests now. Despite all of the quests that we've been picking up, we've been completing them almost as quickly. Looks like there's another little exclamation mark somewhere over here. We need to gather information on the lower decks. Maybe this isn't the quest I thought it was. That's fine. Let's finish whatever this... Oh, Abilfar. Right. Bismarck wants fresh lamb, does it? Gods, I could do with a slice myself, fresh off the grill and dripping in its own juices. Sorry, I haven't a single bite to eat since my shift began. If you go straight out that gate, you'll run into the creatures just on your right. Radio. That's as far as we're going with that quest for the minute. Alrighty, we have one more person to find. Maybe in there. Because we've been all around here, right? So I'm thinking... Yeah, I'm thinking we've got to go this way. We're good. Oh, look at this. Personable peddler. I know the lass you're after. Sibley's her name, and she's the daughter of a fellow merchant. Good friend of mine, in fact. You'd be hard-pressed to find a happier father and daughter. They go fishing at the river together all the time, they do. But he'll soon set sail to faraway lands, I'm told. Sibley's worried sick, and for good reason. The ocean's a fickle mistress, and even a simple voyage could cost a man his life. Any road, she came through here earlier, but I'm afraid I couldn't say where she is now. Perhaps someone else can help you there. You've learnt something of note. Continue scouring the lower decks for more information. Alright, let's go this way. I saw a little shield thing over here. The Amicable Alleygoer. A girl with an oddly dressed chocobo chick. She passed by here just earlier. She looked a little lost, so I asked her if she needed help, but she told me she was fine, that she was heading for the the Ageless River. Though I left it at that, I can't help but worry for her out there on her own. I hope you'll find her soon. You believe you have enough information on Sibley's whereabouts. Make your way to Bulwark Hall and report your findings to the Ryu Bugyo. Alright, Bulwark Hall. Pretty sure I'm just hit my map. Yeah, we're good for quests now. Alright. Bulwark Hall is near the, I know we'll get there, the Aft Castle. So we go to the Ethernet. We'll go to the Aft Castle, which will give us a map of the upper decks. That's not where we want to be. What's this? To be a mascot. That's what we want to be. Alright, maybe I don't need to go anywhere. Look. She's there. Aha. I know, I'm completely lost. Bulwark Hall is down here. The Ryu Bugyo. Oh, that's right. She's talking to the guard. Or she was. Ryu. There you are. By your triumphant expression, dare I hope you've learnt something of the little girl and our mascot? Yeah, she went to the Ageless River. To fish, I think. So the girl Sibley was headed for the Ageless River. That you should find just the information we need is auspicious indeed. For my part, in the course of speaking with the locals, I was able to learn more about dragons. That is, while they have many similarities with the Ryu of the Far East, they are in fact different creatures. I've been under the impression that they were one and the same, but be it their folklore or their status in mortal society, they are quite distinct. I had assumed that the people of Eorzea were like me, that they thought the Ryu was simply a dragon by another name. I suppose it is little wonder that Sibley looked so puzzled during our first encounter. When next we find her, I shall do my utmost to explain the true meaning of our mascot. Now, off to the Ageless River with us. Well, that's going to lead us on a merry dance. Let's go. So the Ageless River, for the curious, on our map, Middle Lanosea. Alright, as you can see, it is completely unmapped because this is Clear's first time to the area, but that is the quest we're after. No, that's not. That's a Sheepish Request. What's this? Ah, to be a mascot is up here. So we're going to head on out these gates and find the Ageless River. We might as well do our outside quests as well. I think we've got to womp some wharf rats. Just make sure. I think we're going to go that way. Kind of. Is there a... Okay, there's an aetheryte there. We're going to unlock that while we're on our way. That looks like our sheep, so we might as well get that out of the way. Oh, and wharf rats. Aren't we a little lucky bunny? Well, let's pick a fight. Get some wind going. Get some dirt going. And we're at such a high level now that... some wind on that one. Retarget to that one. We'll put some wind on that one. Bury it in dirt. And I think we'll find that the wind has slain the other wharf rat. We need to slay 5 of them. That looks like a likely candidate. Oh, and it's going to bring a ladybug to the fray. Right. Oh, and there's another one. Is that a fate? We might join that. I think we've got something in our challenge log for fates. 5 minutes 44. A flock of sheep. Well, we have to hunt the sheep anyway. We might as well join the fate. Let's level sync. And look for lost lambs. Here we go. They've got the little purple. The fate targets have the little purple thing right beside it. So we'll one. Oh, well, that was quick. It must have been mostly completed. Let's hunt the rest of our lost lambs. We won't report this in until we've finished talking to Sophie. We might heal ourselves. We're getting a little bit dented. Alright, slices of lost. Alright, that's that done. What? Oh, was that sheep your friend? Well, okay, we're going to have Ladybug Shell to go with our lost lamb. Sorry, little ladybug. Alright, I'm pretty sure there are no hunting log things clear in this area. Okay, I'm wrong on that one. Midge swarms, yeah. We needed to actually finish the midge swarm off to unlock the second level of stuff. That's fine, we can come back for that another day. We obtained a ram horn and a cut of mutton line. Alright, is that another fate? Well, okay then. How long has that got to run? 2 minutes 28. We'll do our best. 6 or more levels above the fate. Look for the fish with the purple. Hit level sync. Let's go. Oops. And don't stand there when it does that. Fire that one. And make sure you've got the right keys. We'll grab this one. Alright, 2 minutes. Let's up the ante here. You know what? I don't think I'm going to bother dodging. Next. There's another one. So if you hit the other fish that don't have the thing over them, you are not going to get any points. Oops. Ow. That wind really makes the difference, doesn't it? A little aggro fishy. I don't think we're going to make our fate though. We failed it, but we still got 364 XP. Let's just toddle up this way. We might whack a bit of healing on ourselves. Beautiful. And have a look at our challenge log. So, oops, under logs, challenge log, under fates. We haven't successfully, the highest rating possible. So we need to, even though we succeeded at the other fate, let me just go and unlock this area down here. We, this is Sea Song Grotto. Alright, doesn't look like I get anything extra. Where's my running? There we go. We also needed to unlock the aetheryte, didn't we? So we'll take a little detour up to Summerford and deal with that. I don't have a mount with this character yet. No. Grr. Lots of running. So if you're a brand new character with no mount and you haven't joined a grand company yet, this is your lot for a little while. Plenty of jogging involved. Which is why you really want to unlock the Unlock the aetheryte as you go, because if we'd had this unlocked, we could have saved ourselves a trip across the countryside. Boom. So now, once we've attuned to this, this will be another point that we can teleport to in Lanisia. There we go. Oh, wait. There's a mission. What a surprise. Grinweeder. No, we're not attacking. Oh my gosh. Rocks in a hard place. Grinweeder seeks courageous pioneers who can tame the wilderness for Summerford Farms. Somerford Farms bears the charge of the Admiral's Settlement Initiative. We're rewarded handsomely for brave new frontiers. If we fail to fulfill our part of the bargain, the grant will be withdrawn. In spite of this, the washed-up pirates elect to laze their days away. There's still time. We only need to clear away the rocks and debris for the area to be deemed settled. If you're willing to help, you'll find a shovel outside that hut on the hillside. I can help you. Let's find our shovel. Boom. Just interact with that. Alrighty. A little bit more XP, never went astray, right? I just need to find, oh, there we are, the way down. Oh, and the Chocobo Keep. This will also make our lives a little easier because we can start riding our Chocobo back and forth. Or someone else's Chocobo back and forth. Rent a Chocobo. Might I interest you? It's my first time. There we go. We're not heading back to Limsa yet, but now we could technically teleport to that crystal and grab a Chocobo, although we can technically now teleport straight to Limsa too, so. Alright, look for sparkles. There's, wow. Alright, let's get this done. Strewn debris. Bing. I thought I saw, yep, up here. Cumbersome rock. Is that my shovel? That's my shovel. Alright, so we pick up the debris, shovel the rocks, and earn ourselves a little bit of quest XP. Some strewn debris. So we're just right-clicking to interact with it, for those of you who are really new to the game and haven't gotten to this point yet. And right-click on what comes up in your quest log that you need, and you will discover that... is that another fate I'm busily ignoring? Well, we need to finish it with the topmost awards, right? What is it? Overnight... oh, this will be fun. Level sync so we can join in. Alright, it's only just come into being, so we have a pretty good chance of finishing it with the gold level, which is what we're aiming at. I know, it would be better if I actually focused on what I was doing. Wind. And... Mandragora looks like it's picking a fight. Uh-oh. Alright, now we'll just have to switch between our healing and our aggressive spells. Our melee, our targeting spells. Here we go. Our healing and our harming. We have to find the balance. Alright, it should be. Okay, no, we're good. What was that? Okay, that looks like a gold medal to me. Let's see if the challenge log agrees. Yes, we finished our first fate with the highest rating. 9 for that sprint. And away we go. Hand in our quest. You'll also notice the fates give you a fairly decent amount of XP, so as you're roaming about doing things like the New Year's event quests, you can tend to have a bit of fun along the way and level your character up some more. It doesn't have to be something you do instead of leveling up, you can just do it as well as. Alright, but each little location tends to come with its own suite of quests, as we saw when we were in Gridania. So no doubt when we hand this in, or maybe we'll get some more, we'll find out. Grinweeder, you've certainly proven you're not one of the obstacles to let obstacles stand in your path. If only these supposedly pioneering pirates were half as industrious. Expanding borders is all well and good, but the Admiral ought to know rugged frontiers can't be settled by layabouts. That's right. Well, they're just a little fish out of water, I think. Alright, looks like there's no more quests for the moment. Let's go. You'll find, though, if you start in this area, there may be more quests. And I've noticed that each starting area, if you start there, there are a different array of quests to be had than if you start somewhere else and arrive in the area. So well worth exploring with a few different characters, I think. If you like story. Is that another... Hello, work. Well, okay. Oh, good. I know, she's just quietly. During the calamity, many bands of pirates lost their ships due to Garlean attacks or the flames of Bahamut. Level sync. Target. So what we're doing is we're taking out the pirates. Is that it? Let's not stand there. Right, look. Have some wind to the head. Oi! And again. And these guys are taking on my guards. Let's deal with him. I mean, we could heal the yellow jackets as well if we wanted to. I mean, they are doing our tanking. Did that not work? Yeah, it did. Alright. I think being offensive, though, at the moment is probably going to work better for him. Hey, no. And also watch out for friendly fire. These guys. We did it? Yes. Is that our second? Challenge log. Beautiful. So 3 more of those. We need to head down to the Ageless River. Let's go. Here we are. Sibley. Aronasuke. Hey. I wish you didn't have to go, Papa. Huh, you're the adventurer from before. What are you doing here? Oh, thank the kami we found you. Sibley. And the lady in the fancy helmet too. How did you know my name? Well, we've been looking for you, you see. I see. I'm sorry to cause you both trouble. I just wanted to visit my papa's favorite fishing spot. But your Chocobo chick ended up following me all the way. Well, he's safe with you now. If there's nothing else, I'll be off. Pray, wait a moment. In the course of searching for Ayunosuke, we couldn't help but learn that your father will soon embark upon a voyage, and it has left you feeling troubled. I realize we are but strangers, but if you're not averse, will you not talk to us about it? It's all right. My papa, he's heading to Hingashi for trade. I heard that it's a long and dangerous journey, and it made me worry. I wanted to pray to the navigator to keep him safe at sea, but then I found out that Lemayan wasn't chosen this Heavensturn, and it made me worry even more. I see. As you say, it isn't the navigator, but the keeper who presides over the heavens this year. But if not the navigator, I thought I could at least pray to a god from the far east. That's why I went to talk to you. So that is the way of it. You came to me hoping to beseech our divinities to protect your father. But in my fervour to showcase our mascot, I failed to lend an ear to your earnest desire. Well, I hear you now, young one, and I shall tell you a tale about the Ryu that will grant you comfort. I just need to recall a suitable one, something that ideally features the ocean. Oh, queer, queer, queer! Oh, what's gotten into you, little one? Curious what lies that way, are you? It's a place called Woad Whisper Canyon. Papa told me that waterfalls appeared there after the calamity and they changed the flow of the Nim River. Waterfalls changing the course of a river. I believe I have the perfect tale for you, Sibley, one that will bolster your spirits as your father departs on his journey. Let us head to these waterfalls that we might avail ourselves of their ambience. Even Ryunosuke is keen, and I wouldn't want to ignore such a fortuitous omen. All right. Let's go. I know it says seasonal event, quest complete, but there is more. Ryu Bugyo. The Ryu Bugyo has a mind to make for Woad Whisper Canyon. Come, let us head to these waterfalls. They would provide the perfect setting for my tale. And she leaves me behind again. Well, okay then. Let's cross the bridge and see what we can find. Maybe there'll be another fate along the way, or an adventure or 3. I know, I was thinking I'd have to go down into the canyon and there's like a bridge there, but it looks like we can get to stand on the edge with the Ryu. Here we go. And Sibley. Let's begin. The Ryu is a creature that shares many similarities with the dragons of Eorzea, but as I myself recently discovered, it is in fact a distinct being. Nor is there just one Ryu. Nay, there exist myriad individuals, all of whom have their own tales, and the creature I will speak about is the mighty Seiryu, one of the four lords who legend holds birthed the great waterfall in the far east. Queer! That does sound exciting, doesn't it? In the region of Yangtze flows the One River, and its plentiful waters nourish nearby lands. In ages past, it is said Seiryu drank so deeply of the river that he altered its very course, and in so doing gave rise to a waterfall, the Dragon's Struggle. While it is not widely known, Seiryu was also regarded as a guardian deity who protected people from disasters of water. Disasters like storms and floods? Indeed, long ago it was believed that calamities could be quelled by sacrificing a young maiden to a divine beast, such as Seiryu. And while no written records exist, there is a tale of a seaside village that fell in the path of a raging storm. Desperate to calm the heavens, the villagers offered unto Seiryu one of their daughters. However, Seiryu showed no interest whatsoever in the young girl. To merely know the villagers' plight was enough for him, it seemed, and he turned the course of the storm and spared them untold devastation. A benevolent being is Seiryu, who wields his power over water for good. Even now he hears our prayers and protects us and our loved ones from harm. That, my dear, is just one example of the noble beast we celebrate this Heavensturn. Together, let us offer a prayer to Seiryu and wish your father safe travels and calm waters. That sounds perfect, miss. Thank you so much. We must thank Ryunosuke here. Were it not for him, I might not have recalled the tale of Seiryu. That is such a happy chick, isn't it? Now you can pray for Seiryu for safe travels too, adventurer. Oh, but perhaps you already heard this story? That was my first time hearing it too. Really? Well then, I'm glad we could hear it together. Now that I think on it, miss, you said that no written records exist of that tale. How did you come to know it? An astute observation, Sibley. You see, my family is said to be descended from the maiden who was offered to Seiryu. As long as the event took place, there's no way, as long ago as the event took place, there is no way to confirm the tale's veracity. But if true, then it is by the grace of Seiryu that I am here, alive. Thus have I made it my mission to spread the word of his noble kind. Looking back, from the time you followed after Sibley, it is as if you've been watching me and guiding me, little one. I may be your caretaker, but it was you who was watching over me. Just like an honest-to-God's Ryu. With this, I now know what I must do to initiate people into our traditions, and I shall continue doing so for as long as the Ryu reigns in the heavens. Come, let us head back to the city together. We wouldn't want to make your father worry now, would we, Sibley? Goodness me. Alrighty. So I'm guessing we're heading back to Limsa Lominsa. Let's go. Oh, wait, there's another fate. I know, I can't help it. We could just teleport there. That's actually probably a good thing. But I think we'll do this fate first. A farmer in need. I wonder how long it's got to run. The oranges are all picked and boxed. Now I only need to wait for the caravan to come pick them up. The problem is, the caravan is nowhere in sight. I can already hear the rats clawing their way out from under the rocks. It won't be long before they've found their way into the crates. I beg of you, good lady, would you help me in keeping the rats clear of my oranges until the Chocobos arrive? Sure, I can try. Alright, fate joined. Level sinker, we'll never be able to do it. What are we doing? Crates. Okay, these are crates of oranges, and we're looking for rats to... Oh, there we go. Oh no, these are tough little beggars. You, get away from that crate. Alright, so somehow we have to murder enough rats. I'd like to, move a little bit further away from the crate. Ow. Oh no, there's another. Is that another crate? No, get away from the crates. So the trick is we need to stop the rats from murdering our crates. Oh my gosh. It's like that squirrel thing all over again. Oh no, we've got to keep these guys away from their crates too. I have a horrible feeling they're going to wreck them. Let's just back them up a little bit so that they're not killing our crates at the same time as they're killing our rats. Mind you, I'm not sure if they are destroying them. They're destroying me. There's another one. Too, if we can draw the rats to us instead of the crates, that's always a good thing. We did it? Yes. Let me just heal myself again. All right. I know, little gems of things, and we're leveling pretty well. Now, what do we need to do next? I think we just need to go into Limsa. Check my board for... All right, we're going to do that fade over there. We'll see if we can't level ourselves a little bit with these logs. Challenge log. Fates. So we have 2 more to go. So yeah, you can enjoy your stories and your storyline without having to rush from one quest to another. You can just kind of stop and do things on the way. 12 take me. If it ain't a real life adventure, I could use some help if it's help you're offering. You see, I'm tasked with tilling the orchards so that roots of these here trees might breathe better, but it seems like every step I take is straight into a damn molehill. I've already gone lame in my left leg and can't afford to lay me right, so I was thinking I could get myself a venture and whack the bloody moles one good. What do you say? Sure, I can do that for you. Madar was right. You can always trust a venturer to right the wrongs of this world. Well, a venturer can try. There we go. Let's deal with these things. Look. Oh, okay, that one's... Uh-oh. I know, I changed target. So to get a gold medal in your challenges, you actually have to be the one who does the most, who contributes the most toward the success of the fate. Oh, whoops. So I'm going to put wind on, so when I forget to do things like damage the mole, it doesn't matter so much. Oops. Alrighty. And you'll notice the fate targets very often don't arrive until after you've accepted the fate too. Okay, he's going to damage me a little bit, but he's also got wind still on him, so he's going to die very quickly. Which lets me move on to the next one quicker. Because I know the wind will take the other one out before I do too much. Before I take too much damage. And then it ran away. All right, your challenge quest for fates is nearly done. So yeah, in many ways, this is as much about our New Year celebrations as it is about leveling the characters up as we go, and how to kind of incorporate the two together. So we're celebrating the New Year's Heavensturn event. We've just managed to go and speak to Sibley and help her find a protective guardian for her father on his voyage. And we're heading back. We're taking the long way back to Limsa so we can just finish the fate challenge in our challenge log. Although maybe after this one I might head back via teleport. Yes, definitely. Let's get this fate done. Aurelia, of course. These things. Okay, coastal winds blow floating Aurelia from their native habitat, and they are a menace. Alright, it looks like we can use the same trick with them as we did with the moles. So wind gives continuing damage. And then earth gives a heavier punch. And depending on how much you do, it depends on whether or not you can leave your Aurelia alone. Let's grab this one. 12 minutes left, so this must have just appeared. They'll start attacking us soon, so just want to be careful how many you take on. Sometimes I don't move out of the path of the next attack, just because I figure I can drop them before it happens. I know, someone's not happy with me. I know, we're nearly there. Uh-oh. Now I've got two on me. I know, let's do a little bit of healing. Okay. We were heading back to Limsa. Okay, that fate's back that way. Let's leave it alone for now. We are at... Oops. 5, and that's it. We got our reward. Pretty good. Oh, you'll notice the rewards have gone up. That's as we've leveled up. So we're now Conjurer level 25. Heading back to Limsa. Let us take our teleport. Limsa Lominsa lower decks. Boom. And I think we're going to go and find the good Ryu next episode. Just going to grab my Ethernet, go to where the tick is, hit Limsa Lominsa lower decks, or wherever that is. That's where we need to be. So we'll go to the aft castle. Next episode, I think we'll finish off our New Year's quest. But guys, on that note, I'm going to leave you. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. And I'll check you later. Take care out there.